Welcome back to another episode of What to Eat. On today's episode, we're going to be making some pepper steak. This is a fairly easy dish to make. Only takes a few ingredients. Prep time is no longer than 5 minutes. And the way we cook it is going to be nice and tender. Basically fall off the bones with no bone. So we're going to do this dish. But before we begin, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And we do offer merch now. So if you would like to support the channel, you can do so by buying the merch. And don't forget to leave the comments. The comments helps us out. The comments let us know what your opinion is of the show, what we can do to fix it up. If you have any ideas or any dishes you would like us to cook, just mention it. And spread the word. Tell some people. Pepper steak, or we're going to need, got 2 pounds of steak. This is the shoulder. We have 1 large red pepper, 1 large green pepper, 2 medium-sized onions. We're going to use 2 cutting boards. One is going to be for the meat, one is going to be for the vegetables. You don't want to cross-contaminate, as well as 2 different knives. We're going to use some seasoning. We have a blend seasoning of steak seasoning, so we're going to use that. Keep it simple. Plus our fancy secret weapon, Sazon. A couple other ingredients. We got a 50-ounce can of beef gravy. Whichever brand you prefer, there's nothing that stands out. Whatever you're liking, or you can make your gravy from scratch. We'll get on to that in another show. But right now, we're just going to use a 50-ounce can of gravy. That's it. So let us begin. First, we're going to start by moving this out the way. Let's get the vegetables done first, because it's going to actually take the longest. We're going to put on our cutting guards. Now that the vegetables is cut, now we're going to do the steak. You want to you could cut your steak any way you like. I'm going to cut them into maybe like small cubes. I'm going to put these gloves on so I don't mess up these other gloves. Let's get this little bit of fat off. Just trim it a little bit. Don't want the fat really. So you see that? Now we're going to cut that into cubes. And we're going to do this for the rest of this right here. Now, we're gonna make some space, and then we're gonna put this together. So now it's time to season the steak. Because this is steak, we don't use the oil for that. We use the oil for the vegetables later on. So we're gonna take the steak seasoning. You can buy this at most local stores. Generously sprinkle this on. We're also gonna put a little bit of garlic powder on here. And for any type of steak or anything like that, I like to use a little paprika. Gives it a nice little kick. Not too much. Our Sazon. Just a little bit, you don't have to go heavy with it. And a little bit of black pepper. Then we're gonna mix this up. This is how it looks when it's well seasoned. This is how you want it to look. Now we're gonna take this, we're gonna sit it in the refrigerator for maybe about 2 hours to let the season set in. Then we're gonna take it out. We're gonna put about a half a cup of water in. We're gonna preheat our oven to 350. Then we're gonna put this in the oven for an hour and a half. First hour and 15 minutes, we're gonna have it covered. The last 15 minutes, we're gonna take the cover over, move it around, and let it brown up a little bit. And then we're gonna show you how we're gonna put it to the sauce. We're gonna make the sauce. We're gonna make the gravy. Right now. First thing we're gonna do is turn on our heat to medium. You're gonna add some cooking oil, just a little bit, coat the bottom. Gonna let it heat up a little bit. Put the minced garlic in. Now we're gonna add the vegetables, the onions and peppers, and we're gonna add a mix of seasoning. Don't worry, I'm gonna put the description on the bottom of what it is and how much I added. Let's just give it a little mix here. Let the vegetables cook until they get a little tender. Remember that I put the Sazon in? So we're basically gonna put the other half in on this. Now we're gonna cover this for about maybe 3 to 5 minutes, depending. It's on a very low heat. You don't want to overcook it because you want it to still have a little bit of that crunch. Now we're going to add the 50 ounces of gravy. Mix it up real well. And we're going to give it a nice little mix. Mix it in. Once again, cover it. Let it cook for maybe 3 to 5 more minutes. Then we're done. I hope that you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you will always get an alert when a new video drops. Plus, join our website for information on all our shows, trips, and getaways. If you'd like to support the channel, you can by purchasing our new merch in the link below, or go to www.whattodoent.com.